Greetings, children all over the world. This is yours truly, Femi the Storyteller, and I'm back with another story. Let's keep it going. This story is called, The Beautiful Girl of the Moon Tower. The Beautiful Girl of the Moon Tower. And other tales of the real, extravagant, and fanciful. Keeping it going, this story is from the book of stories, The People Could Fly, American Black Folktales, told by Virginia Hamilton, illustrated by LEO and DIANE DILLON. The People Could Fly. This particular story is called The Beautiful Girl of the Moon Tower. All right, let's get into it. Let's go. There was a son named Anton. He dreamed that a girl placed a handkerchief over his face. He woke up, but he saw no one. Anton told his mother what he had dreamed. His mother said, "Anton, you dreamed of something enchanted." A few days later, Anton dreamed the dream again, and it was exactly the same. A girl placed a handkerchief over his face. "Anton," his mother said, "you dreamed of a girl who lives with her father in the Tower of the Moon." Anton thought about how to get there, to the Tower of the Moon. He started out in the middle of a field. He met an eagle, an ant, a lion, and a dove. The four were quarreling over dividing a dead ox. Anton was kind enough to divide it for them. The eagle, the ant, the lion, and the dove were grateful. The eagle said to Anton, "Wherever you are in trouble, call for me, like this. O eagle that flies 7 miles without tiring or sweating." The ant said to him, "Wherever you are in trouble, call for me. O ant that goes where nobody goes." The lion said to him, "Wherever you are in trouble, call for me. O lion, king of the animals, and I will save you." The dove said to him, "Wherever you are in trouble, call for me. O dove that flies 7 miles without tiring or sweating, and I will save you." Anton went, and he kept on going. He came to a place where he did not know what to do. Then he called, "I! Make of me an eagle that flies 7 miles without tiring or sweating." He turned into an eagle, and he flew 7 miles without tiring or sweating. Then Anton came to the house of Mother of the Wind. Mother of the Wind said to him, "Good day, my grandson." "Good day, my grandmother," said Anton. "Why do you come here?" she said to him. "This is a place nobody ever came to before. My son is very bad. I am looking for a girl who lives in the Tower of the Moon," Anton told Mother of the Wind. They heard a noise that sounded as though it was breaking the trees. It was wind coming home. When he arrived, he said, "My mother, I smell royal blood here." "No, you don't smell royal blood," Wind Mother said. "Not here, you don't, because not a creature comes here." Then Anton called, "I, make of me an ant that goes where nobody goes." And he turned into an ant. He hid in a crack of the door. Wind said, "My mother, give me water. I'm thirsty. Give me food to eat. I'm hungry. I've been blowing through all the trees and past every house all over the world, and I am now tired." So Wind drank and he ate and he lay down resting. "Let me ask you something," said Wind's mother. "Do you know the way to the Tower of the Moon?" "Oh, I came from there a minute ago," said Wind. "Anyone who goes there has to pass by the inhabitants of the moon." Wind was full and he had rested, so he left to blow again, and he blew through the world. Anton, who was an ant, called for Dove. He said, I, make of me a dove that flies 7 miles without tiring or sweating." He turned into a dove. Anton flew and he flew until he came to the inhabitants of the moon. He saw the Tower of the Moon. He flew to the window. He called for the ant. I, make of me an ant that goes where nobody knows." And he turned into an ant again. He went straight to the beautiful girl's room. He said, I, make of me Anton." When he spoke, Anton turned him to himself. The girl asked him, "What are you doing here?" Anton answered, "I've come to get you to marry me." "I cannot marry you," she said. "My father will not let me." "If there is no other way," said Anton, "I will take your father's life. Go ask him where his life is." Then he called for the ant. I, make of me an ant that goes where nobody knows." The ant went under the father's bed. The girl came there to her father. She asked him, "My father, where is your life?" Her father said, "Why do you ask me? It is for some bedevilment?" "No, I only want to know," she said. "Well," he said to her, "my life is inside the belly of a hog in my garden. Inside the hog's belly is an egg. Inside the egg is my life." The ant that was Anton had been listening, and he said, I, make of me a boy. Anton turned him to himself. He went to the girl's room. He said to her, now I'm going to kill that hog. I, make of me an eagle that flies 7 miles without tiring or sweating. He turned into an eagle. He flew to the father's garden. He fought with the hog, but he could not get the better of it. So he called for the lion, said, I, make of me a lion, king of the animals. He turned into a lion. He fought with the hog. As soon as he began to fight, the father of the girl became sick. The more Anton beat the hog, the sicker the father became. Finally, Anton killed the hog. He opened it up and took out the egg. He broke the egg and the father died. Anton called for the dove, saying, I, make of me a dove that flies 7 miles without tiring or sweating. He became a dove. He flew to the window of the tower where he turned into the ant, and he went inside. The house was covered in black. They buried the father. As himself, Anton married the girl. He became king of the inhabitants of the moon, and the beautiful girl of the tower became queen. All righty. What do you make of that? Let me know. Let me know what you make of this story. Let's go over the synopsis here. Exaggerated reality. Tales such as The Beautiful Girl of the Moon Tower stand apart from most folk tales because of the individuality of the characterization and setting. They seem to be real or true, and they present to us real people. However, there are elements in them that can only be called fanciful or extravagant. This tale from the Cape Verde Islands, told by Cape Verde Island immigrants to America, is one of a series of Anton tales with his life in an egg and transformation motifs. Anton, a symbol of the poor and weak, triumphs with the help of animals and magic, and with the beautiful young woman as reward. Tales translated from the Portuguese and Cape Verde dialects are far less colloquial than the majority of black folktales. This may be due to some extent to the translation and also to the isolation of the Portuguese group in New England. Alrighty, well, I hope you enjoyed it, because I did. As always, I enjoy reading to children all over the world. So we'll continue next time. Peace.